Hey everyone with WPHorde. I'm here to celebrate our 1 year anniversary of going live. Welcome. So, in 1 year, what have we done with WPHorde? Well, let's do a little recap. When we first came out a year ago, we were a tool that you could connect a bunch of blogs, spin the content, and create unique content on each blog at that point in time. We then added short codes to where you can then insert that into your content where you don't have to re-add it all the time, such as, let's say, make advertisements, etc. We added guest posting or a guest exchange where you could exchange posts back and forth. We added webhook capability to send the content to webhook for Zapier or Integromat or Pabbly or one of those other tools. And then we added RSS posting. And then just last month, we added AI content. And not to be outdone by ourselves, but we've made a change to the AI content that's going to be released tomorrow. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to go ahead and present my screen here real quick. And this is going to be another huge change to the actual software and the actual system. And thank you for everyone that's watching at this point in time, whether you're on Twitter, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on Facebook. I appreciate you guys stopping by and taking a look. So the AI content tool, if we come over to settings, I'm going to do the one for YT rank boost. You're going to notice that we have our main keywords here and we have our secondary keywords. That's all stayed the same. We have our model that we're going to be utilizing with ChatGPT. And then, of course, we have our intro, which I'm using a short code for the intro. That's the intro paragraph or information, then the outro. But now we have advanced options. Let's expand that and take a look. Here we have a title prompt that we can do. So we can give the title its own prompt, and it will exercise creating the titles utilizing the prompt information that you have here. After that, there's an introduction paragraph, right? Well, we're also having an introduction prompt to where we can include information or give it a way to actually communicate. Then we have the extra outline prompt. How do we want the prompt, or how do we want the article or the content to sound? So right here, I have, please use the informative yet persuasive writing style. That's what I want it to be. And then we have the conclusion. Make a strong call to action to purchase and use YT Rank Boost, which embeds YouTube videos on hundreds of websites and Web 2.0 properties. So we have added this to give you more control of how the output looks. And one of the other things is we listened. We know that a lot of people are like, well, how do I know what it looks like? Well, we added a test button. When you click test, you click test again, and it will start creating the content so you can view it. Now, I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to click on submissions, and I'm going to show you the latest one, which is this post right here, but I'm going to click the link in here. That way you can see exactly when it opens up what it looks like. So here's my YouTube video. Now this issue here is actually my theme, so I need to adjust my theme a little bit here. But unlocking the YouTube algorithm, revealing the #1 ranking factor for massive views. This is my ad at the very beginning. And if we come back to the settings here, it is everything that's in YT rank. And if we come over to the short codes, YT rank, and we click on edit, this is the text there. And I have it spun and it does two different parts of information. That's how that is utilized. So I'm going to come back over here and then scroll down. Are you tired of creating amazing videos on YouTube only to have them go unnoticed? This is the content that it created. And if we scroll down and we just keep looking and we read and we keep looking and we read and we keep looking and we read, and then there's a list, and these are all keywords that are highlighted as well. And then there's an FAQ. Is this FAQ and this post schema compliant? Well, let's take a look. I'm going to put in the URL, run the test, and you should see FAQ on the right-hand side. I'm going to have to double check on that. That should have come up as a FAQ, but I've also just did some updates too. So with that being said, we have all of this available, but how many words is this? So I'm just going to copy everything. And I'm going to put this into, let's go Grammarly. I'm going to log into my Grammarly account. And I'm going to do new. And I'm just going to paste the content. It's to inform and convince. Done. And I'm going to get rid of that. And then overall score out of the box without doing any edits with Grammarly is 94. 94%. And then, of course, if we made any of the changes, we could. Let's look at plagiarism. Let's see what this says. We're going to look through everything here. So we want to make sure this is good content. It makes sense. And we already know Google's going to say, as long as it's helpful content that helps people, they don't care as long as it's good. The quality of this, I'm going to give you the URL so you can actually go check it out. Go over to ytrankboost.com and look for posts that were done today on the 5th of July. Unlocking the YouTube algorithm. Boom. Click on it. Right here is the actual content. You tell me whether or not it's good. So it's saying 8%, but you'll also notice that's just one sentence there. That's not even a whole sentence. That's a half a sentence. I'm going to ignore that. This one's another half a sentence. Ignore that. A half a sentence. Ignore that. Ignore that one. That's only a half a sentence as well. Half a sentence. There's one full sentence. Focus on creating videos that are informative, entertaining, and well produced. Okay. I'm ignoring that. There's a half a sentence. And there's a half a sentence. There's a half a sentence. Anything that's a half a sentence, I'm just ignoring outright without even looking in further into it. That's a half a sentence. That is a half a sentence as well. It's not a full sentence, not a complete sentence. And that's a half a sentence. That's a half a sentence, a half a sentence, half a sentence. Once again, another half a sentence, another half. That's it. So really, there is no plagiarism whatsoever, so you don't have to worry about that either. Coming back up to the score, there's 2,288 words with this. That is the content that we created and posted on this blog. Reading time is 9 minutes and 90 seconds. Speaking time, 17 minutes, 36 seconds. So if you're going to be doing this, grabbing the articles and bringing them over to stuff like Pictory, your video is going to be almost 20 minutes long. But readability score is 40. Sentence length is 17.2. It's a little bit above average. Word length is 5.5, a little bit above average. Vocabulary, 23%, and rare words. So it scored 94 out of 100. This is the content that we created for you utilizing WPHorde. So this is the actual anniversary edition going to be coming out tomorrow. We're actually going to be making it live tomorrow morning. I'm working with my dev team to get it done. So I want to thank you. And if at any time you have any questions, any comments, any concerns, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to go over them, discuss with you. I will even give you guys screenshots of everything that I did so you can recreate very similar situations. I'm going to be showing you with the intro and the outro. This is how you can include your own content into each and every single article that's created. You can use spin text in order to make it unique per post. This is huge. And we have more good stuff on the horizon. I don't want to talk about it yet until we start getting into the drawing board a little bit more. But this is just the beginning. Get in now if you haven't already. Take care. This is Kurt with WPHorde. Have a great day. And we'll make it another great year. We'll see you on the next time. Bye.